was a shock to me when I first went to India to encounter the gentleness of the masses of India. The willingness to serve, the thirst for knowledge, the commitment that the parents have to educating their children, to making sure that they get the best they can. The great sense of respect for elders and respect for everybody is overwhelming.
We in India live in 4 centuries at the same time. You would see cars and Mercedes going on the same highway. So the biggest challenge is how to bring those two together and to reconcile what do we want from the modern technological world and how do we still keep our value systems. The challenges and obstacles facing rural development in India today are many. India has opened up to global economy, multinationals are coming in, television has taken hold of the communities. So the biggest challenge is how to keep youth and how to keep men in the villages and develop some kind of economy.
The typical Indian youth is very confused. He's confused by layer upon layer of beliefs that he cannot make sense out of. One is the traditional Indian value system that their parents had, which they have rejected in many cases. One is the modern Western value system, which they see as decadent in many ways. And the third is the fundamentalist response to that Western system in the form of active Hindu fundamentalism that the political parties are also portraying.
Shaku and Sherif, it's an interesting combination, these two. They didn't meet each other until their families and their life histories brought them both to Canada. They studied in the West and they come from the East, but they go to India and the students see right away that they're one of them. They don't have any, there isn't a barrier between them and the uneducated, between them and the younger people, between them and the students they're working with.
Now, in this workshop we have shown you only 2-3 cooperative.
Sherif's strengths lie in vision. He has a great programmatic vision. He's a great trainer.
A few things like that, but there are many more.
We complement each other in that he develops the programs and I actually implement them.
Discuss what you want to introduce into your school from all that has happened, like morning assembly, virtue.
She had the big responsibility of bringing down to earth what I had built, bringing it down to a level which would be sustainable. I tend to focus on ideas and programs, and she tends to bring me back to earth in terms of reality of everyday living. I'm sure during the whole workshop you have had ideas about what to do for my school, my situation, my community, my college, my friends, my university, my family.
हमें किस तरह से मतलब कि अपने आप में जो अंदर छुपे हमारे जो पोटेंशियल हमारे जो
Our NEDI teachers think that everybody has potential, and they bring that potential into action by giving us some skills, including teaching skills and community development skills, so that we can take this back to the villages.
The complexities are immense. But if we were just to talk about education, we still have about 40% of our population that is illiterate. And 70% of the villages do not have proper roads. They do not have safe drinking water.
The new Era Development Institute defines development as applying spiritual principles in our daily lives. India has structures in place, they have systems in place. Now is a time where India has to go one step forward for development. to empower individuals to take charge of their own development is to learn to work together, learn to serve each other, learn to remove the big gap between poverty and wealth.
India is not a country, it's a continent. It's 25 different states, each one with its own culture, its own language, its own traditions, its own food. For many of the students that come to NEDI, sometimes it's the first time that they actually are in close interaction with another Indian from a different part of the country.
In the beginning, they are not cooperative, they are not friendly, they have some prejudices. For example, I am from Gujarati background, he is from the different background, she is from different background, or different states and caste and religions.
My name is Uma. I am from Karnataka.
My name is Ganga Chand. I am from Nepal.
My name is Hitesh from Gujarat. My name is Sivachidamaram from Tamil Nadu.
My name is Archana Singh. I am from Lucknow.
My name is Punin Chandra. I am from Manipur. Concentration is always continue.
Everybody tries to help each other, tries to grow together, being with together, mix together, and learn their languages, together. Unity, diversity. That is an important theme we cultivate here at NEDI.
NEDI was born out of a local Baha'i high school that began introducing development programs and community outreach to its curriculum in 1975. An interim organization was set up to manage these development projects until finally in 1987, NEDI was established. NEDI took a different approach, not to do the development projects themselves, but rather to train its young people to be community leaders in order to stimulate development once they are back living in their villages.
NEDI is about empowerment. NEDI is about dreams that could be fulfilled by the youth.
Take out page number 54.
NEDI teaches the children how to dream and to fulfill those dreams. The rural youth that had no idea about the outside world, that did not see computers, they were not able to speak English. They are now becoming fluent in English. They have learned to convey vision. And at the end of their tenure here, they would become agents of transition and change in their own communities.